Here we have the Dr. Vapor SLIMCIG starter kit. This is an excellent little starter kit that's meant to be more closely designed to mimic an actual cigarette as opposed to your traditional standard electronic cigarettes that you find. If we open up the packet here, and we remove the contents, you can see that you're supplied with one instruction manual, one battery, one tank, one retractable magnetic USB charging wire, and two spare atomizer heads. Now there is one atomizer head fitted in the tank, ready to go, and you've got two spare, so there's three total that comes inside this kit. Now the electronic cigarette here is very nice, slim and discreet. There's no button on the side of it at all, and it's simply operated by taking a draw from the mouthpiece. When you take a draw, it'll activate the battery, it'll sense that you're taking a draw, and it will create the vapour. There's a nice little blue light that will appear at the bottom every time you take a draw and when you charge it. It's just to let you know that it's working and it's in action. With the charger here, it is magnetic, and we'll just snap the battery into place. From then, we can expand it, and we can expand it a little bit more, and then pull it again, and it'll all retract back into place. We'll see a blue light will appear through here, so you know it's charging. And we've got two extra spare atomizer heads included in the packet as well. Move this to the side. With this here, if we grip the serrated part here on the tank and we unscrew the battery, it will remove it. And then we have a tank here. In order to fill the tank, there's two different sections here. By gripping the lower section, we are able to remove the plastic tank to fill with e-liquid. When that comes off, we don't want to put the e-liquid into the centre hole because it will just run out through the mouthpiece. We want to pop the nozzle at the side and allow the liquid to roll and collect inside the tank here. Once we've filled that with e-liquid, we can screw the tank back on and we're ready to go. To get access to the coil, the second section here with the serrated edge, if we pinch all the way up to there and twist the serrated section, it will expose our coil or our heating element. This is it here. If we take it out and we get a new one, we can pop the new one back in here, slide it all back in and screw that back on. Nice and easy. And that's a new coil in there with our e-liquid. Now with that new coil, you'll always want to let it sit and absorb the e-liquid for a few moments before you start to use it. If we've just refilled the tank, then we don't need to worry about that. We can go immediately. Your coil, which is your heating element, should last on average around about 2 to 3 weeks depending on usage. With a new coil in here, with our e-liquid in the tank, we can screw our battery back on and we're ready to start using it. We'll simply take a draw out the mouthpiece like you would a normal cigarette, and it'll activate the battery, create the vapour, and a blue light will appear. The tank holds approximately 0.8 ml of e-liquid. And we do supply replaceable tanks and batteries if required. An excellent little starter kit if you're looking for something more like a normal traditional cigarette as opposed to the e-cigarettes you commonly find these days.